Did you know that every 5 minutes, someone loses their life to an HPV-associated cancer? In females, HPV can cause cervical cancer, vaginal cancer, vulvar cancer, anal cancer, oropharyngeal cancer, and genital warts. Similarly, in males, HPV can cause anal cancer, penile cancer, oropharyngeal cancer, and genital warts. India, which accounts for 1 in 4 of all global deaths due to cervical cancer, the urgency for action is undeniable. Even men face a significant risk, with around 1 in 3 men aged 15 and older infected with HPV. What's even more surprising is that nearly everyone will encounter HPV at some point in their lives. But fortunately, it can be easily prevented with a vaccine. Cervavac is India's first indigenous and only gender-neutral quadrivalent HPV vaccine that's affordable too. It's not just a vaccine, it's a circle of HPV protection. Hear it also from Good Samaritans.
Cancer. Cancer means death. Death to the common man. And it is something that not only does it affect a person, an individual, it affects the entire family. I have known of families getting totally wiped out, coming onto the streets, having sold off everything, and yet they're not able to save their loved ones. World over, there is one woman who is being diagnosed with cervical cancer every 1 minute. And in every 2 minutes, there is a woman who's dying of cervical cancer. India is not so far behind. Every 5 minutes, there is a death taking place of a woman of cervical cancer. That here we have a vaccine that has come out in the world that is going to be saving us from this devastating cancer. And here I found there was a miracle that had happened. There was a vaccine that had come out, and not only in the world, but it was very much indigenous. It had come out by Serum Institute of India, called Cervavac, and most readily available and most affordable. Affordable not by classes but by masses. The price was reasonable and everyone, I felt, most of the people could reach out to it. So in Rotary, we decided that we're going to take the plunge and go right out and try to help out the poor, the downtrodden, people who couldn't afford this vaccine. There are probably just a few vaccines in this world, and we have our own indigenous one, all thanks to Serum Institute of India. The foreign ones that are available over here are extremely expensive. If any of our children go to get a vaccination done in one of the hospitals, it's maybe a 5-figure that they come back with, having shelled out. It is absolutely necessary for girls to get it, but boys also have to be given this vaccination. After all, they are the reservoirs of it, and they're responsible of transmitting it across to the woman. And why should they be subjected to various types of cancers? So it is very important in our country to be vaccinating the young boys also.
The circle of HPV protection is expanding. Together, let's pledge to bring many more individuals within the circle of HPV protection and save lives.